my goodness, this is truly some very hype news for all those that want to create Nintendo content. What's up, guys? HMK here once again. And yeah, for the longest, you may have known me for Kingdom Hearts and additionally Legend of Zelda and Super Smash Bros. But you guys have been wondering where has been the Nintendo Zelda Smash Bros. Content and stuff like that. And I've been putting them every now and again and stuff, but I've been focusing a lot on Kingdom Hearts because Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out very, very soon. And along with that, Kingdom Hearts is very much the safe bet for the channel because Nintendo's copyright policies when it comes to content creation have been very strict, uptight, and out of whack. You know, I try to put out as much Nintendo content as I can, and when a lot of the times, 9 times out of 10 when I do, it either doesn't get monetized at all or it gets demonetized along the way because Nintendo's like, copyright, yeah, slam, claim, done. We can't really make money, and then that's worked down the drain, and yeah. But Nintendo has finally let up on something called the Nintendo Creators Program, which is the NCP, which was their kind of like midway point to try and make ends meet and like split the difference where, hey guys, we want you to make Nintendo content, but you're gonna have to sign up for this program and put down the name of this video. Is very tedious and you only get like this much out of it, and here you go. I would legit get like online checks from Nintendo, like on pennies on the dollar and type shit, and it wasn't really good. No, it wasn't great. So all of that, and I've been dealing with that for years. A lot of Nintendo content creators have been dealing for that for years. Only like a small handful have been actually whitelisted by Nintendo themselves and stuff, and 90% of the people who make Nintendo content have been dealing with that kind of crap, and that's turned off a lot of people from making Nintendo content and continuing their channels and whatever have you, right? But they've confirmed that not too long ago, like actually last night, they got an email and the news broke out like worldwide. It was trending actually, that Nintendo is shutting down the NCP, and they are gonna be a lot more lenient with monetization rules on their content and IPs when it comes to Nintendo content creation on YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. And this is actually huge, tremendous news because I'm not gonna lie, like I've already said before, it turned me off a lot. Like it was a really sore spot for me to try and make Nintendo content, and that's why I put a lot or most of my eggs into the Kingdom Hearts basket, because Kingdom Hearts not only was there was a lot more hype to play around with and stuff like that, but it was the sure thing. You know, Square Enix and Disney, they're very open on how people create content on their properties and stuff like that, especially with Kingdom Hearts, as long as you don't overstep the boundaries, which, and what I mean is that, featuring Utada Hikaru's music, because, like, that copyright is a whole different beast, and that's why you never hear Passion or Sanctuary, and even if you do, it's heavily edited out, or heavily edited to the point where, like, it can't be matched with any type of claim matching service or anything like that, but I digress. So Nintendo has come out and said that we are, being a lot more lenient, and this is exuberant news. Everybody's been so happy about this Nintendo content creators, and this is honestly going to help everybody, including Nintendo themselves, because one thing they didn't really understand is that when Nintendo content creators make content on their stuff, it's basically free promotion for them, and it helps out everyone. It helps out the content creators, it helps out Nintendo get the word out on certain things, it helps them gauge interest on certain aspects of their games and IPs and what people like and don't like and stuff, and then people are able to make a living out of that, and Nintendo gains valuable data and gets hype for free from other people. So this is the new guidelines for this, and if you guys are aspiring or even are Nintendo content creators, like, listen to this, alright? This is the official press that said, "We are humbled day by day. We're humbled every day by your loyalty and passion on Nintendo games, characters, and worlds, and respect that you want to be able to express yourself creatively by sharing your own original videos and images using content from our games. As long as you follow some basic rules, we will not object to your use of gameplay footage and/or screenshots captured from games in which Nintendo owns the copyright, thereby known as Nintendo game content, in the content you create for appropriate video and image sharing sites. To help guide you, we have fully prepared the following guidelines. You may monetize your videos and channels using monetization methods separately specified by Nintendo. Other forms of monetizations of our intellectual property for commercial purposes are not permitted." Basically, that's saying, like, as long as you monetize videos on your channel, on YouTube and other sites like that, that basically follow the preceding rules, you'll be fine. If you're trying to monetize Nintendo stuff outside of that, that's not fine. Let's say if you try to make, I don't know, Nintendo figurines and then sell them as your own and blah 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 blah. That's a whole different beast, but we're not even gonna get into that. We encourage you to create videos that include your own creative input and commentary. Videos and images that contain mere copies of Nintendo game content without creative input or commentary are not permitted. This is basically saying, hey, take our RPs and turn them into transformative properties. Transformative properties is protected, or tried to be protected by fair use for the longest, and that's basically like you take a trailer, you react to it, you commentate on it, you dissect it, analyze it, all that good jazz, or even let's plays and stuff like that. That's fine. Nintendo just apparently Nintendo isn't cool with you just taking a straight rip of a trailer or a straight rip of a gameplay and just plastered with any type of input from the creator, which I definitely understand. You know, content creation is content creation, and then you have to actually put in your own views or you put in your own magic on top of these things, and you should be fine. You may, however, post gameplay and video screenshots using Nintendo system features such as the capture button on Nintendo Switch without additional input and commentary. So that's the leniency they're going. You are only permitted the use of Nintendo game content has been officially released or from promotional materials officially released by Nintendo, such as product trailers or Nintendo Directs. Now, we already know what this means. This is definitely in response to the gigantic Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leak, which has been very unfortunate. And if you guys want to like search it up, I ain't even touching that with a 4-foot pole. Fuck that. If you want to use the intellectual property of a third party, you're responsible for getting or obtaining any necessary third party permissions. That's just saying, hey, we're letting you know of stuff that is officially released by us, owned by us. First and second parties, or third parties, you're gonna have to go through their channels. You are not permitted to imply or state your videos are officially affiliated or sponsored by Nintendo. That's very obvious. We reserve the right to remove any content we believe is unlawful, infringing, inappropriate, or not within these guidelines. So this is actually very good. This is all over the place, and I'm ecstatic. And because of this, I feel that it's time for me to fully return to Nintendo content creation here on my channel, because I've just been focusing a lot on not Nintendo, but on Kingdom Hearts this year. And I know that a lot of people are going to say, hey, if you love the Nintendo series so much, why don't you just go ahead and make the videos and stuff like that? Well, I do, and that's why I still stream their games. But when it comes to content creation here on YouTube and stuff like that, I need to eat. So like I need to be able to make something in order to keep all of this running. So that's why I decided to put most of my eggs in Kingdom Hearts this year, because I've seen a lot of return from that. Nintendo has been very shakier on their grounds and guidelines and stuff like that, so that's what really turned me off. It was a huge sour spot, and my interest in it stagnated a lot over the year because of that. But now, according to them, if we are good to go, we are good to go, especially since Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is releasing in a little over a week. And you already know that this is definitely being prepared for something like that, because apparently the Nintendo Careers program is going to be abolished sometime in December or early December, or as soon as December 1st or whatever. And that's going to be great, because a lot of people are going to try and make content on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And if Nintendo wants to try and maximize what they can get out of that, then that's what they're doing. And I'm super excited, and you can imagine all the Nintendo content, Zelda content, and other content that I'm going to be producing now. I've done so in the past, but you know, you have to understand, when you put hours, days, weeks, or months into a video, which I have done before, and put it out only for it to go and not see any return out of that, that's very discouraging. But now, here we are with these new set of rules, and I'm so glad Nintendo's finally seeing the way of the content creator, and it's finally, you know, allowing us to express ourselves and allow us to create a community and of course a career out of these videos, which also will help them in the long run, because it always does. So guys, if you are a Nintendo content creator or an aspiring Nintendo content creator, this only means good things for you guys from here on out. And now I can fully support Nintendo's guidelines when it comes to this, and I can fully say without any type of any type of recompense or anything like that, guys, go out and make Nintendo content. Do it. But of course, start out as a hobby, because YouTube, I've built this stuff is very dicey. It's nowhere near, you know, confirmed that you will get the same thing out of it that I have. So start it as a hobby, but other than that, go nuts and this is great news for all of us. The shackles have been released, and you can expect another Nintendo video later today. I want to know what you guys think about this awesome news in the comment section below. If you have anything, any questions or anything like that, please leave them in the comment section below. And please share, favorite, and most importantly, subscribe to HMK for future and more Nintendo content. Until then, I've been HMK. I'll check you guys later. I can finally use my other intro on this video now. Let's get it.